Welcome to Cinema Sunday News, a weekly video running down the latest movie news that I think you'll want to know about the most. I just hit my mic. In today's video, I'm just bashing all of my equipment today. We will be talking about huge Indiana Jones 5 plot news, Black Panther Wakanda Forever's box office performance thus far, the rumour about Channing Tatum finally getting to play Gambit, James Gunn confirming when he will reveal his plans for the DCEU, and some upcoming Christmas flicks to watch this winter. Okay, so starting off with Indiana Jones 5. I feel a lot of people are confused about the status of this movie. It's something that has been spoken about since the last Indy movie that is now like 12 years old. Damn, time flies. It started out being a natural rumour and then it went through several script writers and directors, but it is confirmed to be released in summer 2023. The current penciled in release date, at least for the UK, is actually June 30th, but it won't be drastically different from that whichever part of the world you're in. And now we've got some official news regarding the plot. Empire Online revealed that the movie will be taking place in 1969 and Indy will once again be going up against some Nazis. He just loves beating up Nazis, doesn't he? Two things that are just always guaranteed with Indiana Jones films is Nazis and snakes. So why are we not getting Nazi snakes yet, huh? Empire can reveal that Indiana Jones 5 finds our hero in 1969, living against the backdrop of the space race. But with the American effort to beat the Russians to the moon, brings with it some uncomfortable truths for Indy. The simple fact is that the moon landing program was run by a bunch of ex-Nazis, Indiana Jones 5 co-writer Jez Butterworth tells Empire. How ex they are is the question, and it gets up Indy's nose. Pitching Indiana, a man always looking to the secrets of the Earth rather than the stars, into the era of the astronaut finds him even more of a man out of time. Enter Mads Mikkelsen's villainous Voller, inspired partly by real-life Nazi-turned-NASA engineer Werner von Braun. Mikkelsen says he's a man who would like to correct some of the mistakes of the past. There is something that could make the world a much better place to live in. He would love to get his hands on it. Indiana Jones wants to get his hands on it as well. And so, we have a story. The movie will also feature Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Thomas Kretschmann, Antonio Banderas, and Shawnette Renee Wilson. We're yet to discover who the last three will be playing, but it's been confirmed that Phoebe Waller-Bridge will be playing a character called Helena, however you say it, and she'll be the goddaughter of Indiana Jones. Who her parents are and how they know Indy is still an unknown mystery for now though. It's also yet to be officially announced whether this movie will be using de-aging technology on Harrison Ford, who is 80 years old now, but it's heavily assumed after the set photos leaked last year showed him with dots on his face for digital effects. So what are your thoughts on Indy 5? You excited for another Indiana Jones movie? You like the sound of the plot or not? Let me know in the comments below. As usual, I'd love to hear what you think. Wakanda Forever! Marvel's Black Panther sequel, Wakanda Forever, has been doing pretty decent at the box office, and yes, that's a deliberate understatement, because heading into only its second weekend in theatres, it's already smashed past the $400 million mark. It's well on track to double its $250 million budget. It broke the record for the November release in North America with $181 million made in its opening weekend. It is currently the second biggest box office debut of 2022 so far, only being bested by Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which made $187.4 million on weekend one. I think it's only fair to assume that the only movie that could knock Doctor Strange 2 off that perch this year is Avatar 2 in December next month. Black Panther's early box office performance also means that Disney has now made more than $3 billion in global ticket sales for 2022.
Look at all the money we've earned, Unc.
That's what I like to see.
Sticking with Marvel, I bring you some Deadpool 3 rumours. Ryan Reynolds is reportedly pushing for Channing Tatum to have a role in the movie. This rumour comes from reliable scooper Daniel RPK. Surprisingly though, he may not be appearing as Gambit because poor Channing Tatum is just destined to never play that character. For more on what I mean by that, check out my video on Marvel movies that we never got to see. What we do know about DP3 so far is of course Hugh Jackman will be back as Wolverine, and the current shared belief is that it will be a time travel road trip buddy cop movie. Expect a lot more fun rumours and leaks between now and November 2024 when the movie is scheduled to release. Switching over from Marvel to DC, James Gunn, the man who did the very same thing, has told us what to expect to hear about his plan for the future of the DCEU. For those who don't know, James Gunn, who has made the two Guardians of the Galaxy movies and even the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special for Disney+, jumped ship over to DC when they essentially asked him to be their equivalent of what Kevin Feige is to Marvel, along with Peter Safran. He has already worked for DC before, writing and directing the second Suicide Squad movie and John Cena's TV series Peacemaker. He responded to a fan on Twitter asking if a report stating the plans for the future of DC movies would be revealed within the next 2 months, to which Gunn replied yes, but only to the Warner Brothers team. However, this doesn't mean that we won't get to find out, as these things are always leaked out before an official presentation of some sort comes out. You know what you don't have to wait 2 months for though? The Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie.
That is so fetch.
That's right, if you didn't know this existed, you do now. And you can watch it right now on Netflix. Along with other Netflix Christmas classics like all of those movies where everybody in the world is identical to Vanessa Hudgens and switching places every year. I'll probably make a video on all of those, don't worry. Including this new Lindsay Lohan one. So it's called Falling for Christmas, and the plot synopsis reads as follows. A young newly engaged heiress has a skiing accident in the days before Christmas. After she is diagnosed with amnesia, she finds herself in the care of a handsome cabin owner and his daughter. Oh, for fuck's sake. I actually think I'd rather another Princess Switch 4 or something, honestly. The reviews are what you'd expect, but for the most part, from what I can gather, people are pleased to see Lindsay Lohan back in a starring role and acting again, despite whatever they think of this movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I will, so stay tuned for that. I wouldn't expect it to be anything like another new Christmas movie coming out though, called Violent Night. It's a new movie where Santa kills people. It stars David Harbour and is directed by Tommy Wiseau.
Hi, this is Tommy Wiseau, creator of The Room. Let me introduce you to the new Joker. Ah!
Oh wait, no, sorry, I got prematurely excited. It's Tommy Wiseau. I'm just going to show you the trailer for this because I think it tells you all you need to know about this movie.
I don't want any trouble, okay? Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because it's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there? Daddy said you were very busy tonight.
Wow. First they made Winnie the Pooh a killer and now Santa? Is there anything left from my childhood that's pure anymore? Oh no. What's this?
Hey! If you're a fellow film fanatic and serial TV show binger, this is the place for you. Be sure to check out all of the videos I have here discussing the latest movies and shows and generally just having a good old time. I'd love to have you around, so make sure you click that subscribe button and that bell thingy to be notified of all future videos. Now stop watching this and go check out the videos.
What do you do to the naughty ones?
I give him a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
Fuck!